here for the final round of online quiz contest based on the theme Yoga and Health as a part of 7th International Yoga Day virtual celebrations. I welcome respected Principal Ma'am Mrs. Kamaljeet Kaur, Activity Department, Sports Department, Computer Department, winners of written quiz and their class in charges. Now I request Ma'am Principal to kindly address the audience.
Good afternoon to one and all. So it's very nice to see you all here on this platform. Very good, very nice. So it's a change. The most challenging times bring us the most empowering lessons. During this tough pandemic time, the time demands our full attention to our health. Celebration of the Yoga Day is an effort towards it to bring awareness among all. 21st June, every year is celebrated as International Day of Yoga. This year, the theme of the International Day of Yoga is Yoga for Health. And this is also the theme of our quiz. I congratulate all the team members who have been selected through the written test to become part of the teams on this platform. Very nice. I think they're from one is from class 6 and 9th, and I think 8th class. Right?
Yes.
Some of yoga asanas like Hal Asana, Nataraj Asana, Sarvang Asana, and the Shav Asana seems to be very simple, but they have devastating effect on our body. Early in the morning, with empty stomach, 3 minutes yoga session can do wonders for you. It activates your mind, stimulates the brain, reduces anxiety, boosts the memory, and above all, improves concentration and sharpness. So yoga also provides strength, flexibility, and improves the quality of the sleep too. Some of the people, they suffer from the problem of insomnia, and yoga also cures that. So yoga is curing for many of the diseases. It's so good for our health. So dear children, बारिश की बूंदें भले ही छोटी हों लेकिन उनका लगातार बरसना बड़ी नदियों का बहाव बन जाता है. वैसे ही हमारे छोटे छोटे प्रयास भी जिंदगी में बड़ा परिवर्तन ला सकते हैं. So let's take pledge to devote a little time to ourselves to bring a big change in our health. So once again, I welcome and request Sonia ma'am and her associates and sports department to continue the proceedings. And now over to Madam Sonia. Thank you. Thanks to all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for encouraging. As you all know, that there was an open online quiz for students of classes 6 to 10th. And top 5 scorers of that quiz have been invited on board today for the final yoga quiz. So today we have 5 student winners with us who will represent 5 teams: Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, Team 4, and Team 5. So before we start, I request everyone to rejoin the meeting after 40 minutes. And again, I request the audience, students and teachers, class in charges to kindly keep their mics on mute. I can still see that the mics are on, so it will cause a lot of disturbance. So kindly, it's a request, first of all. I can see Jia, Janvi, Japuji, their mics are on. So kindly keep your mics on mute first so that we can proceed further. And their corresponding class in charges can also kindly keep their mics on mute. Okay, so over to Alia ma'am for further instructions.
Sir, voice is not audible.
Not audible.
Yes, ma'am.
I think, ma'am, Valia ma'am is not here.
No, she is
Yes,
here.
ma'am,
She is
she is here.
speaking.
Yes,
Ma'am, I think problem is from her side, ma'am. Her voice is full, ma'am.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. So let me begin once again. I want to first of all congratulate all the winners, 5 winners who have come to this contest after writing their quiz exam. And I must tell you the instructions, children, that there are 5 rounds in this quiz contest. There will be 5 set of questions for each one of you. And along with that, you will be given 2 lifelines. First lifeline, if you are unable to answer, is the audience poll. That means you can ask the answer from the audience, and the audience has to write the answer in the chat box. The audience will get 15 seconds to write the answer in the chat box. I hope I'm clear. And 5 seconds will be given to the contestant to read the chat box and quickly answer. So total 20 seconds will be given for this lifeline, that is the audience poll. The second word. So if you are unable to answer, children, whichever question, if you're finding it tough, you can ask the sports in charges, Mr. Ravinder sir, Mr. Harvinder sir, and Mrs. Jaswinder ma'am. Any of them, they can answer your question if you are unable to answer it. So these are the 2 lifelines. The first one is the audience poll. You can use these 2 lifelines at the time of difficulty if you face any difficulty in answering the question. So back to Sonia ma'am. I have told you about the lifelines. Back to Sonia ma'am now.
Yeah, at the end of 5th round, if there is a tie between 2 students, then the one who has used minimum number of lifelines would be the winner. So students, avail your lifelines only if you are helpless. So let's begin with the first round now. Audience, kindly keep your mics on mute. Once again, I remind you. So we are going to start with first round of the quiz, and time allotted for answering each question will be 30 seconds. And Baljeet ma'am, kindly give further instructions for passed on question. How many marks?
For every right question, the student will get 5 marks. And for every passed on question, the student or the team will get 2 marks. So I
Yes.
hope that is clear now.
So here we start with round 1. So here comes first question on the screen. Yoga word has been derived from the Sanskrit word. Options are yuj, yug, yog or yoj. Your time starts now. I request Suman ma'am to please keep a record of time. This is question for team 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
The yoga-
Kanika.
Yes, ma'am. The yoga word has been derived from the Sanskrit word yuj. A option.
Yuj. Yes, your answer is correct. Yuj means to join. As per yogic scriptures, the practice of yoga leads to the union of individual consciousness with that of the universal consciousness, indicating perfect harmony between body, mind, and soul. So yes, her right answer is Yuj, and she gets 5 marks for that. So I request Suman ma'am to please keep the scoreboard ready. At the end of this round, we'll have a look at the scoreboard. So now, second question comes for team 2. Which of the following is not an element of yoga? The options are yama, pratyahara, nidra or dharana. Your time starts now.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes, Divya.
the answer is which of the following is not an element of yoga? The answer is Nidra, C option.
Yes, nidra. Because There are 8 elements of yoga: yama, nijama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. So nidra is not one of the elements. So which of the following is not an element of yoga? That is nidra. So her answer is also correct. She gets also 5 marks. So audience, we can't give a round of applause now, but this is very good. So question 3 for team 3 now. Who is the writer of Yoga Sutra? Kapil Manu, Patanjali, Baba Ramdev, Sampurnanand. Your time starts now. Yes, team 3, I think she is ready with the answer. Pragati Grover. So you can give your answer.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
you're audible.
Ma'am, the answer is last option.
Sampurnanand.
Yes, ma'am.
No beta, no beta. Answer is Patanjali.
Patanjali Maharishi.
Okay, ma'am.
Yoga Sutra is sometimes called Patanjali Yoga Sutra too. It's a collection of 196 Indian sutras compiled by sage Patanjali. It's a guide to living every moment. So we come to fourth question for the fourth team, team 4. Choose the most appropriate objectives of yoga. The options are correct breathing, physical strength, coordination, or flexibility. Team 4 can only answer. Think about it carefully and then only answer. Yes. Team 4, Gaurav Sharma, are you ready with your answer? Think, no problem.
I'm correct breathing. Ma'am, A option.
Yes, that is correct. Correct breathing is the answer because other objectives of yoga are to maintain mental hygiene, to possess emotional stability, to improve posture, etc. So correct breathing is the most important objective of yoga. Physical strength, etc. is mainly we are getting from muscular exercises that are performed in gyms, etc. So she also gets 5 marks for that. Now, question number 5 for team 5. A healthy BMI is body mass index. Options are in front of you: less than 18.5, between 18.5 and 24.9, between 25 and 29.9, between 30 and 34.9. So your time starts now. This question is for team 5. Pushti.
Ma'am, option B.
Option B. Yes, that is also correct. So 18.5 to 24.9, that indicates healthy weight. Option A indicates underweight. Option C indicates a person that is overweight. And option D indicates obesity. So this is the correct body mass index. And this is very important for heart health. Body mass index is very important for our heart health. So let's have a look at the scoreboard. Suman ma'am, at the end of round 1.
End of round 1.
After the completion of round 1, here is the score list. Team 1 is on 5 marks. Team 2 is also on 5 marks. Unfortunately, Team 3 has not scored any marks in this round. Team 4 and Team 5.
Voice is not so audible, ma'am.
Suman ma'am, please repeat the scores. Yes, we can see the scoreboard. Team 1, 5, Team 2, 5, Team 3, 0, Team 4, 5 marks, Team 5, 5 marks. So over to Walia ma'am for round 2.
Yes,
Ma'am,
now
voice
let's come
is
over
not
to
enough
round
audible.
We are going to begin with the round 2. And the first question, am I audible, beta? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so first question is for team 1, that is Pranika. Pranika, please answer. Asthma is a disease of which organ? Option A is heart, option B is liver, option C is lungs, and option D is kidney. To which organ does this asthma affect? You have to tell.
Yes, ma'am. Asthma is the disease of lungs, organ lung.
Very correct. Very correct. You get 5 marks for this answer. And all of you should know that asthma may cause difficulty in breathing, chest pain, and cough. It's very common. You know that more than 10 million cases per year are reported only in India. It is due to an exposure to any allergy or maybe an irritant, a virus, even sometimes emotional stress are the other factors for this disease. So we have to take care of our lungs, right? So now the second question goes to Dia, team 2. Diabetes is caused by the deficiency of which element? Is it glucose? Is it sugar? Is it insulin? Or is it hormones? This question is for team 2, that is Dia. Yes, Dia, your time has started. Is diabetes, why diabetes is caused?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the answer is C, insulin.
Very correct. It is insulin. You all know that diabetes is a metabolic disorder. It is so common these days. The pancreas does not produce enough insulin and so diabetes occurs. When your blood sugar is too high, it becomes so dangerous, you know. It links to so many diseases like heart disease, kidney failure, and sometimes eyes problem also. So you get 5 full marks, Dia, for this question. We move on to team 3, that is Pragati. Pragati, your question is, high blood pressure happens if our diet has excess of, what is excess in our body which causes high blood pressure? Is it calcium, sodium, potassium, or selenium? You have to tell why some people have high blood pressure. What is excess in their diet? A, calcium, B, sodium, C, potassium, or D, selenium? Your time has started.
Ma'am, the answer is C option.
Do you think it is potassium? You said? No, that's the wrong
Ma'am,
answer.
please
So I
pass
think
it on.
we will pass on this question to team 4. That is Pragati can answer if she wants. Pragati, do you know the answer to this question? You get only 5 seconds for that.
Ma'am, B option.
Who has answered?
Ma'am, Pragati.
So question goes to Gaurav now. You have given a wrong answer, Pragati. So question is passed on to Gaurav. Gaurav has to answer now.
It is on sodium.
Exactly. Yes. Very correct. It is sodium. You all know whenever anybody has a high blood pressure, he or she is advised to take less of salt. Why? Because salt is sodium chloride. And so this hypertension or high BP is a condition in which the force of the blood against the artery walls is too high. And the normal blood pressure is 140/90. You must have heard people, no? They suggest that you please take less sodium, less salt, so that you remain with a normal blood pressure. Okay? So that's it. Now we move over to the 4th question. 4th team will get, Gaurav will get 2 marks. This is for Suman ma'am. Team 3 will not get any marks because she told a wrong answer, and the answer was correctly answered by Gaurav of team 4. Now the question for team 4. Gaurav, you have to tell, obesity can be checked by the regular practice of which asana? Is it Shavasana or Gomukhasan or Vajrasan or Tadasana? You have to tell which asana you should do if you are obese. This question is for Team 4, your time starts now.
Ma'am, it is ma'am Vajrasan.
Very correct. You all seem to be so correct. You all seem to be so thorough with your answers. Very good. It is Vajrasan. I think you all know that after taking your meals, people are advised to have Vajrasan, and obesity results from overeating or taking in more calories than burning them. So by sitting in Vajrasan after your meals, it boosts our digestion and helps us to reduce our fat. It is found to be effective in reducing the BMI, body mass index, and obesity. It is also known as the diamond pose. So the correct answer is Vajrasan. You get full 5 marks for this answer. Gaurav. So the last question of this round goes to Pushti. Pushti team 5. But a pain in hands, legs, and shoulders is a symptom of which disease? Is it asthma or diabetes or hypertension or obesity? Your time starts now. If you have pain in your leg, yes?
Ma'am, can you repeat the question because screen is not visible?
Sure. Pain in hands, legs, and shoulders is a symptom of which disease? Option A is asthma. Option B is diabetes. Option C is hypertension. And option D is obesity.
Ma'am, diabetes.
Time is running out. Please be quick.
Ma'am, diabetes.
Are you sure? No, your answer is wrong. This question is passed to team 1, that is Pranika.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Pranika,
Pain in
you
hands.
can answer this question.
Yes, ma'am. Pain in hands, legs, shoulder is the symptom of disease asthma.
Again, wrong answer. It's a wrong answer. So I think now I cannot pass it on because only 2 options are left. I have to answer this question, I guess. But sometimes we feel that the pain in hands and legs and shoulders is due to tiredness. But no, it is due to hypertension. So no marks for this question. I think, ma'am, you should note that there are no marks for this question. I must tell you about hypertension. It has no symptoms, actually. Hypertension is left untreated. It can cause heart diseases and strokes if we don't take care of it. Sometimes we may think that our hands are paining because of tiredness. We are tired. So you must get your blood pressure checked and get yourself treated for the same. So no mark for this question. I'm sorry, but you could have taken option. If you're not sure about the answer, you can take a lifeline. Please remember, don't forget. If you are sure, only then you should answer. If you are unsure, please take a lifeline, help of a lifeline. So at the end of this round, I would like Miss Suman to please tell us the scores again.
After the completion of the second round, the scores are like that. Team 1 and Team 2 is on 10 marks. Team 3 is on 0 marks. Team 4 is leading right now with 12 marks, and Team 5 is with 5 marks. So now let us start the third round.
Over to Baljeet ma'am.
So am I audible, students? I hope that I'm audible. So let's get started with the round 3. So here for team 1, the question is, which of the following is a standing asana? And the options are Chakrasana, Dhanurasana, Garudasana or Shavasana. I repeat the question for team 1. Which of the following is a standing asana? It's Chakrasana, Dhanurasana, Garudasana or Shavasana.
Ma'am, yes, here the standing asana is Garudasana, option C.
Very good. Absolutely right. The answer is Garud Asana. This asana, it helps to improve the concentration also. It stretches your ankles and it is also good for the upper back. Next, the question is for team 2. Team 2, your question is, which asana help to improve the trunk flexibility? Is it Shavasana? Is it Padmasana? Is it Trikonasana? Or is it Vrikshasana? I repeat the question once again. Which asana help to improve the trunk flexibility? Shavasana, Padmasana, Trikonasana, or Vrikshasana? Team 2.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to take lifeline audience poll.
Okay. You can take the audience poll. So audience, please type your answer in the chat box. It is very much visible on your screens. I repeat, which asana help to improve the trunk flexibility? Is it Shavasana, Padmasana, Trikonasana, or Vrikshasana? And your time starts now.
You can just type the option number quickly. 15 seconds are there.
C, Trikonasana, C.
Yes. Now the time is over. So stop sending the replies. Yes, team 2, give the answer after taking the lifeline.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the answer is C, Trikonasana.
Yes, absolutely right. The answer is Trikonasana. So very well done, audience. So you have to thank the audience for helping you out for this answer. 5 marks for this question for you, for team 2. The answer is right. The right answer is Trikonasana. This activates your muscles. It aids in balance and helps in the stability also. So very good. Now, team 3, your question is flashing on the screen. And side by side I'm speaking for team 3. The question is, which asana is called headstand? Chakrasana, Parvatasana, Shashankasana, or Shirshasana? I repeat, which asana is called headstand? The options are Chakrasana, Parvatasana, Shashankasana, or Shirshasana. Yes, team 3.
Ma'am, I want to take lifeline from audience.
Okay, take the lifeline from audience. Yes, audience, again, it's your turn to be active. Type your answer in the chat box and your time starts now.
Ma'am, the answer is G option.
D option, speak the
Yes,
option
ma'am.
completely.
Shirshasana.
It is Shirshasana, right? Absolutely right. And 5 marks to team 3. And congratulations for opening your account. So Shirshasana is the right answer. It is called as a headstand. It relieves stress, develops healthy brain, and improves the body blood flow towards the eyes. And it also strengthens the shoulder as well as the arms. So now the question is for team 4. Team 4, your question is, which asana is best for increase in height? You must be knowing that. And the options are Sukhasana, Bhujangasana, Tadasana, or Trikonasana. I repeat the question. Which asana is best for increase in height? It is Sukhasana, Bhujangasana, Tadasana, or Trikonasana. Yes.
Ma'am, option C, Tadasana.
Option C is the right answer. That is Tadasana, and 5 marks for team 4. Well done, team 4. And this asana, it improves balance also, along with increasing your height. It helps in maintaining correct posture, creates stability in shoulder joints also. Now, the last question of this round is for Team 5. Team 5, your question is, which asana is to be performed immediately after? Options are Shalabhasana, Gomukhasana, Padmasana, or Vajrasana. I repeat the question once again. Which asana is to be performed immediately after eating? It is Shalabhasana, Gomukhasana, Padmasana, or Vajrasana.
Ma'am, option D.
Asanas, they have to be performed empty stomach. So this asana not only helps to improve your digestion, it also keeps your mind calm and stable. It strengthens the thigh muscles also. It relieves knee pain also, as it has to be performed by folding your leg backwards. So with this, round 3 comes to an end. And at the end of this, let us have a look at the scoreboard. Over to Suman ma'am.
So after the completion of the round 3, here is the score. Team 1 and Team 2 is with the 15 marks. Team 3 is on 5 marks. Team 4 is with 17 marks, and this is leading now. Team 5 is with 15 marks. And in this round, Team 2 and Team 3 had used their lifeline, that is audience poll. So now let us start with the 4th round. Over to Ms. Jaswinder. Jaswinder ma'am.
Jaswinder ma'am, I think she is muted.
Unmute for me. Now my voice is audible, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
First question for first team. Please listen the question carefully. Lifestyle diseases are option A, paralysis and hernia. Option 2, obesity and back pain. Option 3, pain in ears and eyes. And the last option is less hemoglobin and menstrual troubles. I repeat the options once again. Paralysis and hernia. Option 2, obesity and back pain. Third one is pain in ears and eyes. Fourth one is less hemoglobin and menstrual troubles. Please give the answer, correct answer better. Have a thought and give the correct answer.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to take audience poll.
Okay, Vikram. Audience, please give your option, beta. Yes. I think 15 seconds is over.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to go with option B.
Option B, that is?
Obesity
Speak
and
out
back
the
pain.
option. Yes,
Obesity and back
obesity
pain.
and back pain. Yes, it is a correct answer, beta. As you know that lifestyle, a good lifestyle lead to a good healthy life, and a lifestyle diseases are caused due to the lack of physical activities and unhealthy food. Your unhealthy eating habits leads to a different types of diseases. So you should take a proper diet, balanced diet, along with a little bit physical activity to keep yourself healthy. Now, the second question for team 2. Here is the second question. The largest mineral in human body is, first is iron, second one is glycogen, third one is zinc, and fourth one is calcium. I repeat the options once again. A is iron, B is glycogen, C is zinc, and the last one is calcium. Please think over it and give the proper answer. Team 2.
Yes, ma'am. The right
Yes,
answer
beta.
is C, calcium.
Very good. The correct answer is calcium. As we know that calcium is very much important for our teeth and bones to keep them strong. Even though it needs a very less in our body, but it is very essential for our body functioning and growth. So the deficiency of vitamin D, you know very well, that is ricket. So we should take our vitamin D, which we get from the sunlight. Very good. Correct answer. Now the next answer for team 3. Please, here it is on the screen. Stretching of spinal muscles is associated with, first option is obesity. Second one is diabetes. Third one is back pain. And the last one is hypertension. I repeat the options once again. Obesity, diabetes, back pain, hypertension. It is the correct answer, Vita.
Ma'am, C option, back pain.
Back pain. Yes. You know, you have to do the exercise in a proper technique and in a systematic way. If we do the exercises in an overloading way, it gets injury. We sometimes get a severe injuries due to that. So we are not supposed to stretch or overload the muscles. We have to do the exercise in a very proper manner. The correct answer is, that is back pain. Correct answer. Now, the fourth team, your question is, which is considered as a normal blood pressure, which is we always called a BP. आप सुनते हो ना, कहते हैं BP check कर दो. That is 100/80 mmHg. Next one is 120/80 mmHg. Third one is 140/90 mmHg. Or 150/70 mmHg. Which one is the correct one, beta? Team 4.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, option B, 120/80.
Okay. This is the correct answer. This is 120/80 mmHg. As we all know that 120 is a systolic and 80 is a diastolic. And mmHg stands for the millimeter of mercury. So we have to keep our blood pressure in a proper manner. So we have to do proper exercises, taking a proper food, and to maintain a proper, correct lifestyle in our body. Okay, beta. Now the next question is for team 5. That is related to the asana. Bhujanga asana is also known as cat pose, first option, plow pose, second option, cobra pose, third, and last one is tree pose. The last one is tree pose. I repeat the options once again. Cat pose.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, beta, why not? The question is, Bhujanga asana is also known as the, first one is cat pose, second one is plow pose, third one is cobra pose, and the last one is tree pose. Take your time, think, or you can take the lifeline.
Ma'am, option C, cobra.
Yes, this is correct answer. As you can see that Bhujangasana, in this the position of our body is like a snake. It makes our spine flexible and relax our muscles of the spine. It reduce the obesity beta, जहाँ पर मोटापा होता है उसे कम करता है, and along with this it stimulates our abdominal organs. So this is very good asan, Bhujang Asan. Now, this is all for the fourth round. Now we will move to the fifth round. That is a clipping round.
Let's have a look on the scoreboard first. After the completion of round 4, here are the scores. The least marks is with the team 3 with the 10 marks, and there is a tie between 3 teams, team 1, 2 and 5. They are getting 20 marks each, and here the team 4 is leading with 22 marks. And 3 teams out of 5 had used their one lifeline, that is audience poll, and that is consumed by team 1, 2 and team 3. Over to Jacinta ma'am.
Thank you, dear. Now, here is a clipping round. You have to identify the asana. Okay, this is for first team. Please look at the picture and identify the asana. Which name the asana? Which asana is this? Madam, kindly check the time also. They have to take
Yes,
only
ma'am.
30 seconds.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, dear. Yes, beta. Which asana is this? Team 1. Panika, I think.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to ask from our activity in charge, Ravinder Pal sir.
Okay. Over to Ravinder Pal sir. Ravinder Pal sir, kindly help Panika for this.
Ravinder sir, please unmute yourself.
Ravinder sir or Harvinder sir?
Ravinder sir, please unmute yourself.
Not audible.
That they can ask any other expert if they want.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to ask from Harvinder sir then.
Sir, he is not able to unmute. What happened?
Ma'am, I'm trying to click on ask to unmute, but still they are muted, ma'am.
But I think you haven't muted all, na? So
Yes,
I can
ma'am.
unmute myself.
Yes, ma'am.
Some other problem may be there.
Ma'am, can take the audience help, ma'am.
Okay.
She's already taken audience.
She has already taken.
So anyhow, any other expert?
Jaswinder
That is
ma'am.
me.
Jaswinder ma'am.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Jaswinder ma'am, she's here.
Harvinder sir is here.
He's here.
Yes.
He's here.
Harvinder sir, please.
I think Bhujapada Asana. Yes, Jaswinder ma'am.
Sir, Kakasana is this, sir?
Kakasana.
Yes, sir.
Asana same, na?
Yes, sir. Actually, the feet are together, na? In that little bit distance is there, sir. That is only.
Yes. In between both hands, it's also in a Padmasana.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's why this is Kakasana.
No marks for this question?
No.
Okay, we can move to next.
Beta,
please.
Kakasana is also called a crow asana. As you can see the hands. It will strengthen the arms and the wrist of a person and strengthen the spine of the person and also tone the shoulder stabilizers. Okay, beta. This is a Kakasana, or you can say crow asana, the form of crow. Okay. Next clipping for the team 2. Yes. This is from both the side, from the front and from the back. Which asana is this, beta? Team 2, you have to give the answer. Identify this asana, beta.
Time is over.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes,
the right
beta.
ma'am, the right answer is Gomukhasan.
Gomukhasan. Correct, beta. This is a Gomukhasan. You can see from the back, the hands are interlocking. So this is Gomukh or a cow pose. It increases the elasticity of the body and the muscles, remove stiffness and a pain in the hip joint. Okay, beta. Correct answer. This is Gomukhasan. Go means cow. Correct. Now the third team, your asana, identify this asana, beta. Pragati?
Ma'am, I want to
Pragati?
take lifeline.
Okay, beta. You can take the lifeline. See the picture carefully. The distance between the hand and the foot. Both the feet, beta. Just see. And then identify the correct posture of this asana. Identify it, beta.
So any of the experts can answer. Since the
Yeah,
girl
I think
doesn't know.
Ravinder sir is unmuted
Yes, ma'am.
already.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Ab unmute.
Yes, beta. Please, sir. This is a Parvatasana.
Okay, sir.
Parvatasana. Yes.
Yes. This is Parvata Asana, or you can say mountain. Mountain is known as a Parvat. Okay, beta? It improves the blood circulation to the brain because we are bending towards the down. You can see it easily. Increase the flexibility in the spine, hamstrings, and calf. So this is a correct answer. This is a Parvata Asana. Next, thank you, sir, for giving a correct answer. Now we will move to the team 4. It's move. Yes. Identify this asana. Identify this asana, beta. Team 4. Gaurav Sharma, this is for you, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a
Ma'am.
look.
Ma'am, lifeline.
Light. Okay. You can take a light.
Ma'am,
Which
second
lifeline
lifeline.
do you want? Expert advice?
Second lifeline, that is for, okay.
Okay.
And
So any of the experts can answer. We have got expert advice.
Can you guess this pose, beta?
Ma'am, I
You
can
can
try.
see this pose. Huh?
Only I can try, ma'am.
Okay, try.
But ma'am, he will
Expert
lose
advice,
marks.
yeah.
Otherwise, he wants
Okay, okay.
expert advice.
Anji, yes, ma'am.
Allow. Let us allow.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
कुछ नहीं आ रहा यहाँ पे.
Yes, which expert do you want to ask to beta?
I'm from Ma'am Harvinder, sir.
Anji, yes, beta. This is Setu Bandhasana.
Exactly.
Setu Bandhan.
Yes. Are you going with this answer, beta? Okay. This is correct answer. This is Setu Bandh. Setu means a bridge pose. Bridge. Join the two rivers. Okay, beta. This is a Setu Bandh asana. It improves the digestion, rejuvenate your tired legs, stimulate your abdominal organs and lungs and thyroid. Okay, beta. So much benefits you can get through this asana while performing this asana. Now the last team, that is team 5. I think Pushti is there. So identify your asana. Which asana is this, beta? Identify this asana. Pushti, this is for you, beta.
I would like to take lifeline.
Lifeline, you haven't taken yet?
No, ma'am.
So you're
Okay.
having 2 lifeline. Which one do you want to consume right now?
Lifeline 2.
Expert advice?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, to whom would you like to ask, beta?
I'm just Tinder, ma'am.
To me? Nice. This is called a Shashank asana. This is another name of this asana is hare or rabbit pose. Is it okay, beta? It relieves the lower back stiffness, tension, and soothing the mind. While doing or performing this asana, you have to keep your mind calm and keep the spine in a proper order so that you can remove the stiffness of your muscles, lower back muscles, along with that the tensions. Okay, beta, that's all with this round. Clap for all of you. Yes, now I'm over to Sumandip madam for the score.
So after the completion of round 5, here is the final scores. Team 1 is at 20 marks with consuming all the 2 lifelines. Team 2 is at 25 marks and they had just used 1 lifeline, that is audience poll. Team 3 had also used both the lifelines and they are at 15 marks. Team 4 is at 27 marks and used only expert advice. Team 5 is at 25 marks and used only 1 lifeline, that is expert advice. So I request Sonia Mago ma'am to please announce the winner.
With due permission from principal ma'am, I think today's winner is team 4, that is Gaurav Sharma of class 9C. So because second one is also at 25 and both have used 1 lifeline. So undoubtedly the winner is I think Gaurav Sharma. So ma'am, shall we announce him? The winner?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, definitely he's the winner.
Yes. So Gaurav Sharma, congratulations. You are the winner for the day. And I request all of you to please turn on your camera so that we can capture this beautiful moment of today's quiz. Dinesh sir, kindly take the screenshots.
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Just turn on the grid mode.
And sir, you take both the views. I think the two photographs can be taken.
Yes, ma'am. Madhu ma'am, it's okay, ma'am. I captured.
So I also want to thank audience for being patient listeners and participating in poll. And I also thank their class in charges. They also participated and had a lot of patience. I want to thank sports department for framing the questions and taking pains for taking the written test also. And above all, I request my colleagues of activity department and above all, I want to thank principal ma'am for providing us this platform. These kinds of activities are definitely beneficial for the students as we go beyond the curriculum once. So it has been tested and tried that practicing yoga helps in the development of stronger and physical and mental well-being as well. So through interactive platforms like quiz contest, students not only get accolades for winning, but also gain practical knowledge. So thank you all of you. With this, we come to the end of today's event. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sonia ma'am. Thank you. And I hope that all of us will try to start yoga right from today. Is it?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
all.
Thank you.
May I close the meeting, ma'am?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Gaurav Sharma, you will be getting digital certificate later. Congratulations.